This is the Atom 8 series of 8-channel Marine amplifiers. Available in two different colors of black and white, these Class D 8-channel high-power amplifiers output 880 watts of RMS power, 110 watts per channel at 2 ohms, or 70 watts per channel at 4 ohms. This amp utilizes high-grade marine components, including a conformal-coated PCB board with waterproof glue that is painted on to protect the circuitry. The heatsink casing, including the bottom plate, is made of stainless steel, which is rust-proof. The end panels, the internal mounting screws, and the hardware of the amp are made of stainless steel and are rust-proof as well. Even after many years of use, this amp will be rust-free and operate like brand new. On the face of the amp is a built-in voltmeter, which looks great, but also serves as a tool for you to know if your battery voltage is dropping, which would affect your system's performance. Now, on this side of the amps, we have our power, ground, and remote line terminals, as well as all of our speaker wired terminals. You can either bridge 2 channels together or individually wire your speakers to each channel. It just depends on what your setup is. And because of this, there are a ton of configuration options you can run off this amp. Now on the other side over here, we have our RCA inputs for the 8 channels. You can see that each RCA input corresponds to 2 channels. For example, this single RCA input over here is for channels 1 and 3. We also have RCA outputs to send the signal forward to another amp or powered sub if you have an even bigger setup. And these are followed by the input switch. It has a 4-channel or 8-channel selectable input mode. This means if you only have one set of RCA outputs on your head unit or receiver, you can run this in 4-channel mode and still have an 8-channel amp to connect all your speakers to. If you have 2 pairs of RCA outputs on your head unit or receiver, you can select the 8-channel input mode. Normally, if you didn't have this feature, you would need 4 pairs of RCA outputs to have an 8-channel setup. But with the Atom amps, you only need 1 or 2 RCA outputs to get the full 8-channel setup. Under the input mode switch is our Bluetooth switch. This amp actually allows you to connect a smartphone or tablet directly through Bluetooth so that you can play music through your full system powered by this amp. This is basically an all-in-one system, so even if you don't have a head unit or receiver, you can just connect your phone through Bluetooth and play music through your amp and the speakers. Now the controls for channels 1 through 4 feature a level knob, a high-pass filter, a low-pass filter, and the crossover, which can either be set to the high-pass filter, full range mode, or the low-pass filter. The controls for channels 5 through 8 are exactly identical to this. Now going back to the crossover, all channels can do a full range where no frequencies will be filtered out, or you can set it to the high pass filter where the amp will filter out lower frequencies for those channels, or you can even set it to the low pass filter crossover setting, which will filter out some of the high and even mid-range frequencies. This ability to mix and match crossover settings between the 8 channels makes the Atom amps ideal for subwoofers, either sealed or vented, full range speakers, tweeters, mid-range speakers, or any combination of different types of speakers. For example, on channels 1 through 4, you can set the crossover to full mode and have 4 full-range speakers playing from there. Then for channels 5 through 8, you can use the low-pass filter mode engaged and run 2 subwoofers, one bridged on channels 5 and 6 and one bridged on channels 7 and 8. This amp is capable of supporting almost any setup you can think of, but we made this graphic to give you an idea of some very popular setups. Now you're probably wondering what this amp can actually do, so we have a demo set up to show you. Let's go check that out.
What's up you guys? So as you can see, I have my Atom 8W all set up with my WB65K LED speakers and my subwoofer here on the floor. I also have my phone connected to the amp through Bluetooth, so I'm gonna play some music for you guys to show you how powerful this amp is. So here we go. So you guys just heard what this amp can do with the setup we have here, but the thing is I only use 5 out of our 8 channels available, so we have more room to expand our setup and get even louder.
So from the demo you can see how powerful the Atom 8 amplifier is. So if you're looking for a powerful, sleek, and versatile 8-channel marine amplifier for your setup, look no further than the Atom 8 series from Rockville.